Hello, Taurus. Thank you very much for tuning into this week's read. For the main part of the read, I'm using Animal Wisdom Tarot by Don Runk, illustrated by Ola Leola. There is a website for them, cicobooks.com. Supportive Oracle Cards. Spellcasting Oracle Cards by Flavia, Barbara, and Lisbeth. There's a website for them, shewhoisart.com, which is over here, I think. There's a couple other websites there too, so if you want to search those out, just freeze frame and do what you need to do to enjoy what you would like to enjoy. Okay, Taurus. I have to admit, I am a Pisces, but I do enjoy Taurus energy for whatever reason. Those energies are compatible anyway. Earth and water tend to get along. There's a very tranquil feeling here, though. I'm kind of enjoying it. I'm enjoying it. Like, it just feels kind of like, yeah, we're having a good time. Life is good. The ram is at the bottom, which I think this is more talking that you're going to have what you want out of the situation. I like this. Something about this I really do like. I think you might be telling somebody it's time for them to do what they need to do on their own. Because you have some cards here that I feel like other people might not enjoy, but you have a different perception about something here. It's time for somebody to go on their own. You've got the whale here coming in. And I kind of get this feeling like this is somebody you care about very deeply. But you're also looking at this kind of like, if you don't do it on your own, you're never going to be able, like, I can't always do it for you. And I need to let you go do it on your own. Well, if it gets going pretty rough, you can come back to me and I can help you figure it out. I want you to go on your own now while I can still help you if you really need it. I don't want you checking back with me every 5 minutes and asking me like, oh, is this right, Taurus? Should I do it that way, Taurus? Should I do it now, Taurus? And you're kind of like, no, this is not how I want you to do this. Head out, figure it out. If you really get stuck and you can't make things work, then come back to me, we'll figure it out, and I'll teach you what I know. And then you need to head out and do it by yourself again. And I need you to do this on your own. Whoever this is, you care about them greatly, but you're like, listen, I can't take you by the hand for the rest of your life and just keep leading you from one situation to the next. I can't live your life for you. I have my own life to live. And you don't want that for this person. You want them to be able to live life on their own and be self-sufficient. It's very important to you is what I'm getting. And they have the Queen of Cups here. Very compatible energy with you, with Taurus, with Earth. Very compatible. They understand, and they're going to do what they need to do. I feel like they're on board with this. They're nervous. But they need to get started. And I feel like you identify with this really easily, really quickly, if this reading hits for you. They're having a hard time taking the first step. So you're pushing them out the door. You're like, listen, I understand you're having a hard time getting up off that couch. So how I'm going to help you is I'm going to turn off the power and the heat, and, there's only so much food left in the house, so I guess once you're cold enough and the food's gone, I guess you're not going to stay here anymore, so, take the time you need, but no more power and no more heat. Good luck. Good luck. And it's not like you're doing it in a mean way, but you're kind of like, all right, this will make this really uncomfortable for you, and it'll make you want to move quicker. So that's how I'm going to do it. It's not. It may sound mean. I don't think it is. You're just kind of like, because you're also close enough. Kind of like, I'm going to turn off the power and the heat. You're not going to let them freeze to death or starve. But you're like, well, all right. I've got soup at my house, but you can't stay at my house. So bring your stuff. On the way out, you can stop and you can stay for a night, and I'll give you some food. But then you have to go the next day. It's kind of like, it's just, you're not going to let anything bad to happen to them, but you're going to kind of make it more difficult for them not to move forward. You're just kind of like, you need to take that first step, so come on. I don't think this person is going to resist that. But I also see you being very careful with how you talk to them. Because you got it's the Knight of Swords. The Seeker of Feathers is the Knight of Swords and the protection. You're very choosy about how you talk to them. I want you to go. I want you to succeed. I need you to do this on your own. I am here if you really get stuck, but you can't live here. Like if you get stuck, you can stay here for a day or two, but then you have to head back out. I'll help you get yourself together and we can talk out a plan to make this better. You're going to have to talk with me though. We're going to have to hash it out. We'll have some deep conversations and then you got to go again. You got to make this on your own. I can't take care of you. I can't do it. Not going to do it. I mean, in truth, I think you probably, if you wanted to, you could take care of them for the rest of your life if you really wanted to. But that's not what you want for them. And that's not what you want for you either. So you're not going to. So, even though I'm saying you can't, technically, yes, I guess you could. You don't want to, you're not going to. So, there's that. Very choosy with your words. You're making sure this person realizes you need to do this on your own. You need to be self-sufficient. You're very tranquil. Very, I don't see you freaking out or anything. You're just kind of like, this is just what we got to do. This is just how it has to go. We're good. See, we're coming into these cards that are not bad for you. Other people may not like these cards, but I feel like this is good. You got Justice coming in with the Two of Swords. You are blocking this person to a comfortable level. Now, when I get the Two of Swords for you, you're in complete control of this block. And you're blocking them. You're the one in control of the block. You're kind of like, the barrier's up, but you have say over how far, how much, all that stuff. You have complete control over the barrier, and you're like, this isn't going to work out. I also feel like even though you have this barrier up, it's kind of like, you get to peek around the corner, or kind of like, I can see what's going on over there. They maybe can't see me, but I can see them. Like you're keeping your tabs on this person. After a while, I think you're only able to keep your tabs on this person for a short while. Because I do see you losing that ability after a little while with the Five of Pentacles. But at the same time, you don't feel bad about it. You're kind of happy for them. Because you're feeling like this is what needs to happen. They need to be self-sufficient. It's very interesting. The Five of Pentacles is like left out in the cold. I get that. But with the Nine of Pentacles, it's kind of like, you're like, no, they should be self-sufficient. I need to let them flourish on their own. I don't know everything they're doing right now. I don't, but I shouldn't. So, and you're at peace with it. They are big. See, you're already the Ram energy in the sense of like self-sufficient and control. You want this other person to be as well. You're nervous if this is a good idea. And it is going to be, I'm not going to lie, it's going to be hard to not know. That Five of Swords showing up behind it is kind of like, I hope it's going well, but I don't know. I do feel like this person is going to get a lot stronger. They're going to make mistakes, but we all make, people make mistakes. If you got a heartbeat, if you have breath coming in and out of your body, guess what? You're going to screw it up every now and then. It's just going to happen. There's two different types of people that do things perfectly. The people who flat out lie because it doesn't happen, or the people who are flat out crazy because they don't realize they're screwing things up and they're cuckoo. I'm sorry, but they're gone. If you have a pulse and you're taking breath in and out of your body, you're going to be making some mistakes. It's just how life works. That's why you're here, to screw things up and then fix it. That's just what we're all here for. So the Raven coming in, which I love this Raven. It's just funny, kind of like, hey. The Raven just, hey, how you doing? With the monkey here, they're going to make some decisions, some long-term decisions. What this makes me think of is when I was young and having a credit card and running up, I think I got to a little over $2,000 when I was just like, what the hell am I doing? And then I had to work to get that taken care of, and I did. I mean, I never got to a point where it damaged my credit. I think it actually, in the long run, helped my credit because I always paid what I was supposed to on it, and then when I realized I screwed it up, it was ramen noodles for dinner for a couple months. And then I think it took me a few years to actually pay it off, but I did what I had to do. And I feel like they might have some issues like that too. Things where they just kind of they spend money a little foolishly, or they do some foolish things and they have to pay things back or make things right. But this is how you learn. This is how those long life lessons stick. You make foolish mistakes. You go through the school of hard knocks to correct them, and then you don't do it again because you're like, that sucked. I don't want to do that again, and that's how you learn. That's how some of us learn anyway. That's how I learn. That's how I have learned anyway. Transformation with the Lover's card. The bee, I believe the honey bee is the Lover's card. They're going to do a lot better. They're going to find their true happiness by doing this. You're going to afford them that moment to where they're really going to transform into something else. They're going to be a lot stronger. It's interesting because the Queen and King of Cups, the Queen and King I see as complete equals. It's something they always had in them. The only difference is with the empowerment coming in, they're going to own it and realize they have to own their own decisions. They always had this strength. Because, especially when I see these two cards, to me, when I read these cards, they're equal. These cards are equal. It's just them accepting that strength and realizing that they have that strength makes the difference. Owning it. So, I hope this makes sense. I think it did. I feel like it's going to go really well. Your energy is very tranquil. It's just kind of like, well, this is what we got to do. This is how it has to go. You seem very accepting, I'm not going to know what's going on there, but you know what? If this is working the way it should, I really shouldn't anyway. So, at least not at this point. At least not at this point. It may circle back around again later where you know more about what this person is doing, but it'll have a different feel to it. You'll know more about what they're doing, but not in the sense of they want you to tell them what to do, just in the sense of oh, that's what's going on? Okay, good. It's good to know. Are we good? All right. I'm going to shut this down here. I hope that helps. Thank you for watching. If you'd like a direct reading from me, shoot me an email, jamesforastral@gmail.com. That's James the number 4, astral@gmail.com. If you're interested in the donation information, that's below with the same email. Thank you for watching, and you have a good day.